Now, Joker 2, how Joker got his groove back.
Go on.
According to Box Office Theory, its weekend opening in the US is going to be between $120 and $150 million.
Sounds pretty good.
It's a fairly wide spread.
I guess it is, yeah.
Don't you think?
Yeah.
I mean, I could have predicted that. Between $0 and
That's not between
$200
$0.
million.
Oh, okay. Wow.
I'm in the range. It'll probably be in that range.
If you had to put some money on it, would you say closer to $0?
No, I'd probably put closer to the other end of it.
Yeah, right, okay. Mhm.
Yeah.
Sure.
It will be over 100, I would say.
Bearing in mind, if you go over,
Yeah.
that's a whammy.
What does that mean? You're going to hit me?
No, it's a whammy. So, I mean, it'd be safer to stake your reputation on it making $0.
Why can't you go over, though?
Because it's a whammy.
But that's okay, though. Can I get a whammy? Just for once in my life?
I mean, you can, but if you get 3 whammies,
What?
you get murdered.
Oh, no.
Yeah, by Larry Emder.
Larry Emder?
That's right.
Australian TV host Larry Emder.
Correct, yes.
Looks like fucking Guy Smiley. If Guy Smiley got zapped with a ray gun, he turned into a real man.
Yep.
Is that what you're saying is happening to me?
That's what I'm saying, yes.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. I'll fight
Yeah.
I'll fight him.
You don't have a chance to fight him. He's just going to kill you.
Oh, damn it. Anyway.
But anyway, maybe that won't happen.
Yeah, maybe it won't.
Because what I'm saying is if it makes $150 million,
Yeah.
you've gone over. You
Well-
get a whammy. But if it doesn't, you won't get a whammy.
I mean, even if it does the lower end, if it does 120, Joker 1 in its first weekend made $91 million. So that would be good because it's an R-rated comic book movie or just an
yes.
R-rated movie in general. These often don't have a big opening.
Except for Deadpool and Wolverine just
yes.
did. So if this doesn't, in the toilet. Failure.
It's number 2.
Yeah, that's right.
Number 2 in the toilet.
Yeah.
Deadpool and Wolverine made $211 million in its opening weekend and it's still going strong. This weekend, it is yet again back at the top of the box office. Beetlejuice will probably take over next week. Beetlejuice, sorry. And then who knows, depending on how that's received, pretty well from what the critics are saying. The critics are saying that maybe it was necessary just a little bit. Maybe it did recapture some of the magic, maybe for some of it.
Okay, sure.
That's what they're saying.
Well, that's all we can hope for these days, isn't it? This IP-branded content, it maybe was necessary to recapture some of the magic.
Did you see that Tim Burton was like, I actually didn't like making Disney movies. I made Dumbo and other things, and I didn't like it. Dude, you work for Warner Brothers. Like, maybe it's just a better experience in general. I don't know.
Yeah, we get to hang out with the Animaniacs if you work at Warner Brothers.
That's true. Anyway, what do you
in
think?
their horrible, dank water tower.
Yeah, man, no good. What do you think? Joker? Big?
Joker big.
Do you think, though, big drop-off because of singing? People will be like, oh, I'll see Joker too. Wait a minute.
I mean, I guess we'll know.
Wait a minute.
We'll know in real time how fast word of mouth spreads, I guess. Because traditionally, musicals don't do that well. And, they've concealed it pretty well so far.
Yeah.
But how much of a musical is it, though?
Yeah,
Didn't
good
Todd
question.
Phillips say something like, it's not technically a musical, it's just that sometimes some of the characters sing?
Yeah, you're stupid. It's actually a cool movie for rad boys. That's what
right.
he said.
That's right.
Yeah.
There's space up the front to do an ollie.
Let me check. Somebody said this to me. This is via comicbook.com.
Okay, sure.
It says Joker 2, Todd Phillips says movie is not a musical.
Okay.
Yeah. I just don't think people, I just don't want people to.
This is him saying
yeah,
this.
to think that it's like In the Heights, where the lady in the bodega starts to sing and then they take it out onto the streets and the police are dancing. No disrespect, because I love In the Heights.
But in Joker 2, the bodega is just for sandwich.
That's right.
It's not for singing, it's just for sandwich.
We asked ourselves, what would need to be true for two people to just break into song in the middle of a conversation? This is Lady Gaga. Where does the music come from? And no one can hear it except but the characters.
Wow.
That is interesting, isn't it? Oh, it says Phillips argued when he said that thing earlier.
Okay.
It's not a musical.
It's not a musical.
It's not like In the Heights, Lin-Manuel Miranda's other thing that he did.
Yeah.
It's this.
Stop saying it's a musical.
Yeah. Anyway, it's not a
Stop
musical, even though it is a musical. But it's not. Don't worry about it.
So anyway, as I was saying, I guess we'll see how fast word of mouth works in real time. But also, is this going to not do as well just because maybe box office was huge for the last one because people thought it was going to be like some huge, edgy,
it stuck around.
world-changing thing, and people were just like, "Oh yeah, it's all right."
People were flipping cars in the street.
They were flipping
for a good
cars.
3 years after that movie
That's
came out.
exactly right.
Yeah. I don't know. I think there will be that backlash of like, well, this is not as like the other one and whatever. He didn't shoot Robert De Niro once. Well, Larry already did it.
Yeah.
What do you want him to bring in Al Pacino and shoot Al Pacino?
Yes.
Could shoot all the cast of
And then
Heaps.
arrange them like back to back, like on the cover of the VHS for Righteous Kill, the other movie they were in.
Was that from like 2013 or something?
Something like that, yeah. It was way after Heat.
Too
People were
late.
like, we've got to get them back together.
It's too late.
It was too late.
But it was also before the one where they were all de-aged and it was
before The Irishman, yes.
Yeah, there we go. Great stuff. Anyway, Joker.
And it was before one
Joker
or both
2.
of them was a bad grandpa.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Joker 2.